Well, howdy everybody. Today, I'm going to be doing a little special video today. It's a double review. Today we're going to be viewing Chuck Armstrong and Dave alternators, also known as Davey Apex. Anyways, let's get to the video. So here they both are out of the packaging, guys. Chuck Armstrong and Davey Apex. Before I get into the review, some of you guys may be asking me right now, hey Slider, don't you already own these two guys? The answer to that is yes. Here's the problem, however. They're missing their tires. So yeah, these two were the synthetic rubber diecasts that were released back in the day, years ago. And as a kid, I used to always love taking the tires off these guys, and over time, I kind of lost the tires, so. And since having no tires on a car is pretty frustrating, I decided to get these two just to replace them, just to have tires on them. But anyways, enough said about that, so let's get into reviewing these guys. I'll be reviewing Chuck Armstrong first. So Chuck Armstrong is a blue piston cup racer, sponsoring from Mood Springs, you see on the hood, and he is number 33. And what's cool is that number 33 is in the shape of like springs. Also, one difference I noticed on the newer diecast from the older diecast is that his teeth aren't painted white like the old one. As you can see on the old one, he's got painted teeth, but on the new one, he doesn't. But anyways, here's the left side of Chuck Armstrong, the back side, the right side, and the information underneath. Now I'll be reviewing Davey Apex. So why did they change his name to Dave Alternators? I have no idea. Maybe you guys can tell me in the comments why they changed his name from Davey Apex to Dave Alternators. But honestly, true Cars fans know that his real name is Davey Apex. And here he is compared side by side to the older diecast. You can see there's a difference. You see there's kind of like an outline on his eyes rather than the older one. And also the printing on the older one looks a little different from the newer one. I think the newer one looks a little more accurate. But here is the left side of him, the back side, right side, and on the hood you see he sponsors for Revolting, Rebuilt Alternators. And he is number 84. One thing about Davey Apex, he shares the same number with Mac iCar, the piston cup racer that sponsors for Apple. And the reason being, I have no idea, but the reason why they share the same number is because Mac iCar is supposed to have the number of the year when Apple first released the Macintosh computer. Also, I forgot to do a wheel shot of these cars, so here's the wheel shot on Chuck Armstrong and the wheel shot on Davey Apex. So yeah, both really nice looking cars. I ordered these models to replace the old models that didn't have tires, because having cars with no tires is kind of frustrating. And I'm sure if anyone's watched the movie, you know the scenes where they show up in. There's one scene during the big crash where Chuck Armstrong just flies around like this. And also Davey can be seen pacing with the other racers in one scene before the restart after the crash. And yes, these are the Thailand models. Well guys, that's going to conclude it for today's review video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like and subscribe for more. And I hope everybody has a very great day. See y'all later.